What's up guys, I'm here with another video. Today's video, I know I haven't done a video on this for ages, but sorry, in the last building a city video that I didn't have my mic on, so I forgot to plug my mic in, but I plugged my mic in. So today's episode of building a city, we're building a Lego store that TSMC built a day ago. So I decided I wanted to build a Lego store. First of all, I have to ask my brother, where shall I build it? Alfie. What? Where shall I build the Lego store?
What?
In Minecraft. Okay, my brother's gonna show me where to build the Lego store.
Okay, so do you have that spot?
The spot?
No. No. I'll show you. Right there. Right there, right.
No, I'll just build it here, okay?
Okay, right there.
I'll leave a gap there. This is where I'm gonna be building it now, the Lego store. So let's do this.
Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a Lego store for all of your city building needs. If you enjoy this tutorial, please do remember to hit that like button, as it really helps me and the channel out very, very much. This is the amount of space required to make your Lego store, a 16 by 21 block area, as represented by this white concrete grid on the ground, which you are more than welcome to make if you are planning out a city or a world. As a matter of fact, I would always recommend, here are all of the material.
Okay. So what I need.
Going to be using throughout the build, please do make sure that you have access to all those materials and enough of them as well. And now that we have all of our stuff, we can get started. Step 1, ladies and gentlemen, come all the way over to the front left hand corner of your grid, if you've made it, and count backwards. 1, 2. On top of this block, place 6 yellow concrete.
6. 1. Wait.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Extend to the right by 15.
15. 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We can then extend all the way down to the ground, and whilst we're here, here, we are now going to extend backwards by 18. So
18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You can even connect that 18th block down to the ground if you like. Extend it across the back of the build, all the way to the front of the build. Like this, and then if you extend the back corner down as well, you have created a box. We are going to fill in the left, back and right sides of this box in. Using yellow concrete. I know, this is essentially one big giant block of yellow concrete. However, I have researched a lot of Lego stores, believe it or not, in research for making this build in particular. Most of the Lego stores are built into like malls and shopping centers. There's very few like standalone Lego stores that exist. I'm sure that they might, but I've not encountered one. So that is why there is a lack of detail on the right, left or back sides of the build. They are usually absolutely 100% plastered in Lego, so there's not really any details other than the front and the interior. We're also going to fill in the roof of our Lego store as well, so this is once again going to be completely yellow. We've kind of went for a really nice modern design with this build, as once again in my research it's mostly like inserts into like malls and shopping centers, and they've just got this really nice like big glass exterior with just great display. It's such a like clean and crisp look for the stores. That's something that I've tried to emulate with this. Hopefully you guys like it. I think that it's quite a particularly nice looking shop front. So we have a box.
There we are, done the back, right and left sides of the store. Now let's do
at the moment. This
more
isn't
stuff.
particularly nice looking at the moment, but we're going to fix this. I want you to now add a row of yellow concrete all the way up the left side, along the top and down the right side of the front of the building. So we just kind of want to limit the amount of space that we have just at the front there. We now, on the left side, want to dig into the ground going right of this row that we've just created. So we just kind of want to limit the amount of space that we have just at the front there. We now, on the left side, want to dig into the ground, going right of this row that we've just created. We want to dig 5 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then we want to dig inwards by 2, 1, 2, and I want you to fill this little gap in here using yellow concrete. So the last yellow concrete that we placed, which is this one, I want you to extend all the way up to the ceiling like this, just like so. For the rest of this row, we are going to place glass pane, so this is going to a nice open window. The glass pane only has to come as high as the yellow concrete that we have for outside of the build. The ceiling actually has an interesting design inside. It's got a really cool light fixture which I lifted from an actual Lego store, so it's going to look pretty awesome. So that's what we want to have for this. We then want to leave a gap of 3 in the ground, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to want to dig into the ground again, 2 rows towards us, and then dig to the right and fill in this little trench using yellow concrete. We're going to extend the first yellow concrete here all the way up again to where the ceiling will be, and then we want to fill in might be the wrong word, but we want to place glass pane on the remaining empty, unfilled yellow concretes that we have along the ground. So this is just to make like the 2 front shop windows, and we'll have a little display in each of them. So there we go, that's looking pretty good. The shop door is going to be made using 2 rows of glass pane on the left and right sides like this, so just on the left and right. And that I've tried and I quite like is I want to have 2 end rods as kind of like door handles. Now the end rods want to be placed in the middle 2 blocks in front of the 2 glass. So the way that I've done this is you can see that I've placed blocks at the bottom and the top, and if you place the end rods down, and up like this, then that shouldn't be there. Down and up like this, then they look like door handles, and they also provide a little bit of light, which is cool as well because it helps to illuminate the storefront, so it quite clearly shows you where you've got to go. In addition to this, we're going to make the Lego sign, and this basically starts along the top of this left window here where we have the glass pane. 1, 2, 3, 4 red concrete with an additional row of 4 just up above. Boom, easy as that. We're going to have a little bit of pavement, which I always like to add in with my designs. I like to add a little bit of a pavement to give you guys some options, because you might just want to place this in the city centre or something like that. It's completely up to you, but we're going to dig out all of the space in front of the store. We're going to leave in between the doors alone. I'll make that the actual flooring material, and we're just going to place all of our smooth stone like this. So perfect. So this can go, you can go directly from the street into this. This could be built into a shopping.
There we go. Get out of the way.
Centre. This can be built in amongst other shops. You can do a lot with this because you don't have to worry about what you're placing it next to on the left or right, or even the back, really. So now that we've done that, we're going to concern ourselves with the sign. So for the sign, we're going to need the loom, of course. We only need one, so we'll place that on the ground, and then we're going to need more than one red banner actually, although I am going to place banners in the top left hand corner of the inventory, and we're going to need red dye, and I don't know why they split in half, and we're going to need white dye. I didn't press anything. So we're going to need 3 more red banners than we already have. 1, 2, 3, easily achieved, and then we can start to work on the sign. So first letter is going to be L. I don't know how that red banner ended up over there. This is crazy. So, okay, we're going to place a single red banner in the loom, and we're going to place the white dye in there. A vertical row of white dye along the left side of the banner will give us the first part of our L, and the second part, a horizontal row of white dye along the bottom. Boom, that's L. We're going to do E. So E is very easy. A horizontal row of white along the bottom, through
There we are.
Middle, along the top, and then a vertical row of white up the left side, and that is E. Now we have to make G, which is a little bit different. So we're going to have a vertical row of white all the way up the right side. We're going to grab that, put that back in, chuck the white dye away, put some red dye in there. We're going to make the top half of the banner, the entire top half of the banner, red. We're going to grab that, put that in, get rid of the red dye, get the white dye back out, and then a horizontal row of white along the bottom, vertical row of white up the left side, horizontal row of white along the top, and boom, you have your G, or what we have now, which is Glare. And then we just have to make O, which is dead simple. It's a row of white along the top, a row of white along the bottom, a row of white on the right side, and a row of white on the left side. So now I guess we don't have Glee anymore, we have Gleo, which is, that sounds like a cool name actually. So L-E-G-O.
Let's get ready. Destroy the loom, I don't need that anymore. L-E-G-O. Lego. Lego my ego. Lego and my ego. I'm sorry about that, but yep.
Perfect. Lego, and it just helps to pull the build together. I really like that, and we're not going to be needing these materials ever again, so I'm just going to dump all of those. So what's the next step now that we've kind of like made the entire outside of the building? I'm not going to bother showing you guys the sides, but you know, this is what the front of the building should look like. It is a fairly nice looking building. It might be a little bit simple, but it's also got a little bit of depth involved, quite literally. So inside the building, we have to do a couple of things. First of all, we're going to lay out the floor, which means that we've got to grab light grey concrete. I don't know why we don't have it on us, because this is a primary material, but we need light grey concrete, we need red concrete, and we need yellow concrete. What would also really help is some smooth quartz stairs, some glass pane. We need light grey concrete. First of all, we're going to lay out the floor, which means that we've got to grab light grey concrete. I don't know why we don't have it on us, because this is a primary material, but we need light grey concrete, we need red concrete, and we need yellow concrete. What would also really help is some smooth quartz stairs, some glass pane, and then we'll just, also some sea lanterns, and then we'll see from there. Okay, first of all, I want to just replace underneath the door here using light grey concrete, just like this. So just underneath the two glass pane areas. I want to take the ends of the door, the yellow concrete, and I want to dig 3 rows. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So dig 3 rows from the ends of the door towards the back of the store. That rhymes. I then want you to place a yellow concrete in the last row. Join it together like this. Extend it outwards by 1 each side, like so. And then extend, you basically want to extend this entire row of yellow concrete towards the back of the store by 9 rows. 1.
Dig it out, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like this. So that is exactly what we are going to do. It's pretty dark in here, so for the moment, I reckon I'm just going to chuck a couple of sea lanterns just up in the ceiling, but we can get rid of those a little bit later. And as a matter of fact, we're going to be working on the ceiling very, very shortly. So there's a really, really cool part of the ceiling that's I think it's meant to sort of emulate a Lego brick, or at least the way that I've built it, it kind of does. I don't know whether that's supposed to be it originally, but there was this really cool, in this one particular Lego store that I looked at, there's a particularly cool light fixture. It looks like a Lego brick essentially. So now that we have our yellow concrete rectangle built into the floor, we want to use the shape of this to create a design on the ceiling. So find one of the corners of the rectangle and just extend it all the way up to the ceiling, just like this. I'm going to destroy every single block that doesn't touch the ceiling, and then I'm going to
Yeah. What, Mom? Alright guys, I'm ending the video here, but I'll do a part 2 on this, so I'll see you guys in part 2 of me finishing the Lego store. Peace out.